Oh, hello everybody. Here we go. This is going to be a live video chat show where we do arts and crafts for adults. Because we use sharp things like scissors and heat guns and hot glue guns and dangerous electrical items. But we're also a chat room where we interact with the chat room all night long. So we're going to have a chit chat with everybody in the chat room. And if you're looking at this at a later time and you want to zip through the boring parts to get to the good parts, I invite you to do so. So I'm about 10 minutes early, and there'll be some people coming in here in just a few seconds. Lickety split, they'll be right here. So I'm going to work with some napkins tonight. So I thought, well, I can get some of these out. So, hi, Janet. Janet must be waiting on me, tapping her toe, wondering where Beth is. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Margaret. Howdy do, howdy do. We're going to try to work with some napkins tonight. Do something fun. Hi, Ellen. Howdy do. Welcome in. Good to see everybody. It's a wonderful Thursday. Wonderful Thursday. It's rained here all day, off and on. Some thunderstormers passing through. This is our rainy season. We get rain in the afternoons a lot in this time of the year. And that's just the way it is in Florida. Hi, Candy. So I'm going to put those over there because we don't need all them. And I'm going to try to use these. I bought these are Velcro thingies. So I haven't gotten into them. So let's get into them and see how to open them. Like this. I didn't need this many, but this is how many I got. So they're Velcro on both sides. So this is the other side right here. So you get one of each. I could put these in Happy Mail, couldn't I? There's too many of those. I won't use that many. But here's the bottom and the other half, and they're sticky on the other side. So we're going to use them so that they stick. So hello, Doretha. Good to see you. Hello, Joycey. Come on in. And the other day I had so much fun with Colleen. I tell you, that girl, she's so silly. I love her so much. I got a new book and some in the mail today. This is when you request your private jet to take you around the world. And these are the around the world photos in this National Geographic expeditions. You can get a free copy of this. That's pretty, isn't it? And you can go online and go to National Geographic and go to uh, request. There's a request area where you can request a brochure. And that's pretty. That plane would be really cool in the space book, wouldn't it? I've been cutting things out for the space book like crazy. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this guy out too. Because he could be flying around out in space. See, they've got the National Geographic triangle on there. That's their logo. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get that out right away. So, he looks like he's got, oh, it's his tripod. He's a photographer. It was his shadow. This is just a little book. It's not real big, but it's got some nice castles in it. That would be cool for the outer space book too. That's cool too. But around the world, And it's got all your days. Day 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 11, 12, 13. So I guess you just you just hop to the next place and then get a room, a hotel room, and then tour around the next day and leave. And this is cool. This is over in China. The hands are holding the walkway. And then look at this guy here. Isn't he cool? We should paint him. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Laverne. Come on in. Laverne's in the Facebook group now, guys. So you all can go over and say hi to Laverne. And Laverne, you get to post all of your artwork. I'm sorry, I'm glitching a little bit here. Isn't that pretty right there? I just want to spend a week right there, just a whole week, just tootling around, just going back and forth on the river. That's where I want to be, right there on those cool waters. And then this is just all info about your traveling. So that was all that's about, but it's about the jet package. But we like the pictures, so I'll put this over in our magazine area. So I'm sorry I'm a glitching. Hopefully it won't be all night. It's not liking something. It could be anything. It could be words. It could be I don't know. Hi, Lisa. So glad you're all here. So anyway, we do have some happy mail from Tuesday that I forgot to show you. I was going to show it to you, but it's okay. I can show it tonight. I've got something from Judy Patton, and Judy is on my shut-in list. So if you ever get Judy's name and you mail something to her, she will mail you something back. I'm pretty sure. Has anybody ever gotten anything back from Judy? Uh, and she lives in Tennessee. So she sent me some happy mail. So some words: appointment, assembly, assignment, weekend. Those are cute words. And I've got a word envelope right here for words that I printed out some words over here, and we'll get to them in a minute. And here are some stickers: priority, lesson plans, and some other little icons. And they might be stickers too. Yep, they're stickers. And you put them on your day planners if you do that kind of work. And these are some labels, reschedules. Could use these in my calendar book with all the appointments we do in it. Highlights, hello weekend, woohoo! There's an apple. Those are cute stickers. And some more little writing stickers and notes, post-it note stickers. Get it done. Oh, look at this. Europe. These are vellum. There's London, Bahama Mama, Bon Voyage, Bon Voyage, and I love Grandpa stickers. Genius at work. Emoji stickers. Well, she's loaded me up. Look at her. So here's some bookmarks. Aren't those cute? You did it. You did it. Those are really cute. Judy, if you're watching this, thank you, honey. Judy did it. That's cute. She put Judy did it on the back of it. That's a good slogan. JUDIDIT. So it's got JUDID it. Judy it. Love it. And here's some pencil marks. These are good little bookmarks. Those are cute. And she gives me plenty so that I can share them in Happy Mail. She knows I'll share. And here's some tags. So she doubled up on this one. This is cute with the balloons. Here's another little doodad tags, trinket tags. Those are cute. Those would be cute to hang. I might be able to use those tonight on some things on my pockets. I'm going to be doing something special tonight. And then she sent me some patterns of Christmas trees and stars on some pretty paper. I like that. Oh, and a love note. Hi, Beth. I've been working on bookmarkers. Hope you are feeling better. I'm doing crafts all the time and watching YouTube. Stay at home and enjoy playing with my crafts. Thank you for your happy mail. Blessings, Judy. You and your ladies aren't old. We're not old. She says, I'm 83. She could be my mother. She could be my mother. So that was from Judy. So let's take and put some of these over here. And I'll decide, haven't decided what I'm going to do with everything, but I will be getting back into her envelope here. So, great. So, Lynn's not feeling good. Okay, Lynn. Oh, okay, honey. Take some Tylenol. That'll help you. Rest. And this one's from Cindy Lou Who, or Cindy Levin. And I'm in a swap with her this month. So she sent me a Marge. Oh, it's a pocket. She sent me a pocket book. So she's made this out of. I'm sorry for the glitching. It'll go away in just a minute. But it's music paper, and this is the inside of an envelope window. And then she's got all kinds of goodies inside. She sent me a Foxy. She knows I like foxes. And oh, look, the color wheel. ROYGBP. That's good. That's good. You can never have too much of the color wheel. And here's a tag. So she's going ahead and send me some tags in a pocket. So those are cute. The Lord is my strength and my shield. Oh, that's pretty. And it opens up. It's an envelope, but it's recycled. And then she's got something paper clipped up in here. I'm going to take everything out so I can see it. All kinds of little goodies in here. And then of course, the music paper is on the outside of the envelope. Okay, and then she's put some pretty ribbon here on the edges, and it folds this away with a pocket on the front. And then she's got Marge, one of the Simpsons. It looks like a cartoon character, Marge from The Simpsons or something. One of those characters. Yes, Lynn. Judy is in my Facebook group. She sure is. So yeah, so that is so cute. So she sent me some homemade washi tape and some little tidbits, pretty tidbits, tuck spots things. So these can go in a pocket, like right there. Get it in there. And here's some, this is washi tape. Yes, it is. And some little notepads and a tag and another card, prayer card, and some goodies. Well, that is lovely, Cindy. Thank you so much. She put the little fox in the door, in the window, so we could see me. Oh, that is so cute. So we gotta put a tag in there, and there's one in the pocket. Like that. Oh, how cute is all of that? How fun. Fun. So That is really, really cute. I love that, how she did the envelope, used the recycled envelope. Okay. All right. I'm going to, I don't think I need this. So I'll save this one and put it over here. So anyway, I'm in a swap with Cindy, and her swap for the month of August. If you want to sign up with her, then you need to let Cindy Levin know that you want to be in her swap. And the swap is two pockets made out of textbook paper. So I have this big giant book over here, and this was a textbook, and I'm going to make two two pockets out of the textbook, and you it has to be a square, and then on the square you have it uh, you have it turned one third, one third, one third. So if you have a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, you can do it by 4 inch by 4 inch by 4 inch, and divide that into three sections. And then you turn your paper, and you're going to do two sections that are about the same size. And on the 12 by 12, it was 5 inch and 5 inch and 2 inch. And this is the 2 inch part. So you can sort of see, I might go ahead and just take a pen and demo that one more time if you want to make this type of pocket. So you turn it a square piece of paper, and it's one third, and one third. Okay, scored and folded. You're going to fold them, and then the bottom part folds up, and then you have to have a lip, and this is an envelope lip. So it's about 5 inches and 5 inches on a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. This is a 9 by 9 piece of paper, and I did 3, 3, 3 for 9 inches. And then on these two, I kind of eyeballed it, and it's about 3 and 3. And actually, it's 3, and I did this one at 3.5, and then there's almost 2 inches up there. So, but the point is, it's not, you don't have to be exact on the inches, but the trick is how we're going to fold this into a pocket. And so this box down here, this is a this is a box, and then you've got boxes up here on these two corners. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut these two off, and on this one down here, we're going to cut it on the diagonal right there and right there. And I didn't use a ruler or anything. I'm just doing it by hand and cutting it. And then we're going to fold in glue to make some pockets and foldy places. So these two are going to be used for this square here, and it's going to be a crisscross pocket. And then this is going to be a tuck spot and a tuck spot up here, and then these two are going to be cut off. And I did see this on a video today. I was watching one of those reels, and I didn't save it, but it's so simple to do, and I've seen it before. It's just been a while. There's 100 ways to make pockets. So this is going to be one great big pocket, and I'll go ahead and fold this one up. These are going to be tuck spots. These are going to do a crisscross your heart. So this will fold up, this will fold over, this will fold over, and then this is going to Velcro down right there. And that's the pocket we're making. So what I want to do next is I want to put a napkin on this. and really we need to put one on both sides. But this is a text page. This is from a textbook. It was from a picture book, but it's a textbook, and that was the requirements to her trade. You have to have a textbook. You have to make a pocket out of it. She didn't care how you make a pocket. If you want to do it an old-fashioned way, a quick fold, however, that's fine. This one is pretty quick. So I've got my napkins here. So let's go ahead and put some glue on this and put a napkin down. So I have to take the back off of the napkin, and we'll save this for when we do our painting after bed. We're going to paint something. Hello, Kelsey. Angela, good to see you. Brenda. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Okay. So I'm going to put some glue on this side. And I found the lid to my glue this afternoon. It was on the desk. It was hiding. I'd put a piece of cellophane on it, and it did work. If you ever lose your lid, you can put a piece of cellophane on your glue stick to keep it from drying out. So I'm just going to glue this down real good, like that. And I like to use a glue stick for this kind of a project because it's easier and it's cleaner. So there's my that, and I'm going to lay this napkin down just any old way, just like that. It's going to be laid down, and then I can trim the edges off. So hi, Steffi. Random Steph, come on in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Random Steph. We're making a textbook pocket. And I am going to just use my scissors to cut this. So, howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. Come on in. So we can save these for something. We might use them a little bit later on our painting. We're going to paint something here in a little bit. I haven't picked anything out yet. If anybody has something that they love this week that you've come across and you would like for me to paint it, then you can message it to me right now. And I'll see if it's something that I can do. I'll try to do it anyway. So, Random, where do you live and what do you like to do? I hope you like mixed media, because that's what we like to do, is mixed media. So that's one side. I'm going to cut these in a few minutes. I'm going to leave them together for just a minute. So I'm going to glue this side and get another napkin. And I did for my trade for last month, we did some kind of pockets. And I did it was a weaving pocket. And my partner, who was Sharon makes two, Sharon R. She lives in Virginia Beach, and she says, "Oh, I love it! I love that one! I love that one." So maybe we can do that pocket tonight too, since it was a a popular pocket. and it was cute. And I don't know if I made it. I don't know if I showed it to you guys or not. I might have showed it to you, but uh, so anyway, I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this right like that. Hold my mouth right, and I did because it's wonderful. Hi, Carol. I got to watch you a little bit. Was it today or was it yesterday? My days and nights are all mixed up. I did get to watch. I think it was yesterday, and so I was happy to get in to see you. I've been busy this past this last month. I've been super busy. Joe and I both have had doctor's appointments and dentist and you name it. We've done it, and everything is caught up. And I think we're done up for a little while. I think we're free for till our next checkup, and we both had good reports. Good reports. And then last weekend we had one of Joe's daughters was down here, and then in 2 weeks on the 8th we're going to be getting his other daughter. It's going to come down and bring the granddaughter with her. So we'll be happy to have them for a while too. We like it when they come. So here's both sides. So I just have to find that triangle down here, which is right there, and just cut that right there, and right there. So we'll fold this one in and this one in. I kind of like it with that, and put this on the inside. And then this one's going to fold up this way. I'll fold it the other way just in case. I wish the butterflies weren't upside down, but they fly every which way, right? Butterflies can fly every which way. They can fly around in circles and upside down too. And then this pocket's gonna go up like that. And then this one's going to fold in. And this one's going to fold in. And then this is going to be the closure. So we could have it looking like this, or we can fold it the other way. So this will be folded up. And this will be folded in. And this will be folded in. And this will be the closure. So do we want this to be the outside or the other one? The first one. Okay, random. Thanks for coming in, Steph. Thanks for coming in. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes, Carol, I would be glad to do that. If anybody has any prayer requests, and I was in Cindy's room yesterday, and Cindy had a few people in there, and Laura Becca, she had a nephew, and his name was, I want to say Logan, but it wasn't Logan. It was something with an L. and we're going to pray for him, and then we will pray for Carol, and she's having some blood work done and heart test. Okay. Okay, sweetie. So you like number? I did too, Sharon. We'll do number one. So absolutely, absolutely. Landon, Landon. Thank you, Zippity. I knew it was an L. And I like that name too. And I think he's 13. Okay, Zippity, you cook away. What are you cooking? What time are we sitting down? Most importantly, but what time do you want me? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go ahead and glue the pockets down, and I'm gonna go with number one, and I'm gonna use the corner of my glue stick. So on this one, I just have to glue the bottom, and fold this in, and it's a cross your heart pocket. I just made that up. I don't know if it's a cross your heart pocket or not. It sounded good. So there's a pocket, and so we could take and put one of these in there. And then these go up, and I glue this one side down. Glue this one side, and it's a tuck spot. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. So we glue this up, tuck, and then I guess these are just not, they're just not folded right. So this is going to be a fold up, fold in, and then it's like a little book. And this one folds in, and then this one folds in. And then this is where our Velcro is going to go. So we take our Velcro, and we might have to do um, a little work on our Velcro. Velcro can be awfully sticky. It can be super sticky, and you can't hardly get them apart. So the one way to do it is to contaminate it. Woo, it is sticky. It didn't want to come off of my finger even. It's meaning to stay. So right there. And if you have a pair of blue jeans or a tissue or something, and you Velcro some fibers on it, then it's easy to come apart when you pull it apart. So that's, see, it came off. So we don't want it to come off. We don't want it to come off. So we want it to come apart. So I'll have to work on that, on how to get that to not be so sticky. And I thought just doing it on your shirt or a tissue would help, but it's not enough. So I need something else that has more fibers on it. Look, I'm looking at my shirt. My shirt's not doing it. But that's this pocket, and then I have some extra goodies that I can put in the pockets if they're that one's going to be too tall. And I've got some other tags over here. Oh, I got some people, and I got some other tags around here. Let me look around here. So you can take and put some Tim Hortons little people in there in the pockets, like that. And they're lightweight. They're lightweight, so that when you mail them, I can probably mail it like this in my envelope. I'm hoping this will go in here, and it will. So I can leave it open like this, and it'll go in my mailing envelope to mail to my partner. Just have to make sure that's folded down a little bit. So that's how that's going to work. So we're going to make another one. And I did have some other tags. Looking for my tags. Here are some tags here. I can use these. And I got that. I had some tags laying down here. So let's see. This is going to be the other one. So let me get 2 more napkins. And these are napkin scraps. I don't need those right now. Okay, so I just need to get another napkin. I got another napkin here. 2 more. Got this one. And this one. Well, they kind of go together, don't they? I did that real good. And I dropped the lid of my hot glue gun, I guess. Or my glue lid fell down. Oh, another tool, a tool. Well, you can go to this, you can go to the tool department, and this is what you're looking for. You're looking for something pointy, okay? You can use a big needle. If you have a darning needle, a needle this big, you can find needles this big. You sure can. And but this is called an AWL, all. It's pronounced all. It's an awl, and it's a tool. And this one I've had for, I don't know where I found this one at. It's a tiny one. And as you can see, it's kind of dirty and rusty and painty on the end of it, but I was going to try to clean it off a little bit so you could see the point, how pointy it is. And that's a pokey tool. You could also find you might find a knitting needle or something that you could use for to make a hole. And you can use a sharp pencil. You know, you might break the pencil lead, but you can use a sharp pencil, a hard pencil. If you use I wouldn't use a colored pencil because it's usually a little softer. But you might find a pair of tweezers or something that you might be able to use to make your hole with. It's just something to make a hole with. It can be anything you want to use. I have one this size, and I have a great big one that you can, and you might find something like this in the hardware department. Um, Trying to think, what else could she look for? But it's a pokey tool. It's what we call them, pokey tools. So I'm going to put some glue down on this and make our other pocket. There we go. some gluage. This is a great way to use your napkins. If you got any napkins, always looking for ways to use all your supplies. So this one's going down on this side. Oh, check your dollar stores for cheap. Yeah, yeah. You might check but look in the hardware department as well as the art department and the sewing department. Ice pick, exactly. That's what I was looking for. It's an ice pick. Mother used to have an ice pick in the kitchen, and she would, when she needed a pokey tool, she would just go get that ice pick. Yeah, an ice pick. I'm having to hold my mouth right to cut this. Hi, Linda. Hi, Jam. J Mac. Good to see you. A turkey skewer. Yes. I bought turkey skewers to make. I'll show you what I made with them. They were pokey tools that to go into your glue bottle with turkey skewers. Let me show you. This is a turkey skewer, and I put beads on it, and I put it in my glue bottle. And I have more turkey skewers over here. I could probably send you one of these, Lynn. Lynn, I'm going to send you a pokey tool, and you can put some beads on it. I'll send this one to Lynn, and she could put some beads on it, and I'll put it on some paper so it doesn't go all over the place in the bag. Yes, they're marked for doll making. You're right. This is a turkey skewer. I'm going to send one to you, Lynn. If she hasn't, she's going to go look for something sharp. She's busy. She has an attention span about this big, and if she gets a mind to something, she's going to do it right now. There, she heard me. Okay, Lynn, I'm going to put this with your dolls. I'm sending you some coloring pages. Okay, good. Yeah, I got this idea from Zena. Uh, Zena Crafty, our crafty girl, Zena. She streams a lot with Jen and some other girls, and she hasn't been streaming this summer. She's been working too much, but she made me one of these, and then I bought me some turkey skewers to make some more. So, but you'll have to put some beads on it and use your hot glue gun to stationary the last bead on your skewer. Oh, I know. I know you, Lynn. No, Lynn, you're okay. We love you. I love you with a little bit of attention span because I bounce around a lot too. We all bounce and bounce and bounce. We're like Tigger. We bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce. Uh-huh. We sure do. Okay, let me get the napkin on the other side here. Get this pocket made. Then we can go on to our painting. We got things to do. All right. So, that's right, Lynn. We love you for your personality. That's right. Without a personality, you just wouldn't be part of the group. So I want to get those birds on there. They're going to be folded up, I'm afraid. So, okay. Joan, hi Joan. I was in Joan's uh, channel. Was it yesterday or today, Joan? I think it was today. I try to go into everybody's channel when I see you're on. And she likes to do diamond painting. So if you do any diamond painting, and I do have diamond painting, and I just don't have time to do it online. Isn't that a bad excuse? I don't have time to do diamond painting online. Um, I do have some issues about um, doing things that are too slow and relaxing while I'm streaming, and it's like um, I feel like I'm not giving you all enough. I should entertain you more or something or something t'other. Oh, hi Trey. Thank you, Trey. And were they on today? Dana, Becca, and Gigi stream. Are they streaming tomorrow? They might stream tomorrow. So I'm going to put this. I'm looking at it this way. I think I'm going to like it this way the best. And then this goes down. So there is a bird. There's two birds right here. So maybe I can collage them onto this. So I'm just going to go with that. We'll go with this. Okay. So I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm going to glue this side and the bottom and this side. And then we can make our tuck spots and our cross our heart pocket. So this is going to fold up. This is going to fold in. This is going to fold in, and this is going to be the closure. And I'll put a Velcro on it. So I'm going to get a pair of these. And got to figure out what I can use to make it a little fuzzier. Maybe Bambi could help us. Can Bambi help us? We need some fuzziness on our Velcros. I can't tell. Like that. And like that. But that's how that's going to go. There's our second pocket. Okay. Thanks, Bambi. They streamed before me? Okay. Okay. Thanks, Candy. I'm dry as a bone. Let me get me a throat lozenger. So, okay. Joan was on last night. It all goes together. But at least I can remember I was in your room, and you had Miss Bell and Star with Joan, and they both stream, and they both come in here. I think I've had Star in here before, and I know I had Miss Bell in here before. hmm So these would be really nice to kind of give away in a Happy Mail, just so I don't have so many, and I think I need 4. Because just having this many would be, fine for me. But I'll put a little bit in everybody's mail. Share, and share alike. And I will go over these pockets again. And I can also put some more goodies in the pockets. All right. So that was my new thing for you today. And then, if I can, I'll try to do real quick. There's another craft that you can make a pocket with, and you use your decorative paper. And I need some more paper. So let's get about 3 or 4 different colors. Of paper. Got that one. Put this one. Okay. So let's cut some strips. And I'm going to go ahead and use my cutting thing. Thank you. And I'm going to need about 1-inch strips. Like that. Oh no, my scissors got sticky on them. When I cut these Velcros apart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll have to send them to Joe to go and clean them for me. He can take some alcohol to it, the scissors, and then he'll take it out and buff them up on his buffing machine in the garage to make them sharp again. Oh my gosh. So I still think I need one more collar. I need one more collar. I've got more paper. Here we go. This is good. So I'm making 1-inch strips. And I've got 4 different colors. For some reason my cutter's not cutting all the way, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so I got 4 different pieces of paper. And I have to remember. I have to go by my memory to remember how to do it. So you're going to put like 2 down this way, and 2 down this way, and I'm going to glue this corner together. So like this. And it's a corner, but it's going to be a point as well. So this one's going to go under. I'm probably showing this. I hope I'm being clear about my directions. Clear as mud. And then this one's going to go on top, and then under this one. And you scooch it up as far as you can go. It's supposed to scooch up to the corner. And then that'll be on top, and this will be right there. And I can add a little bit of glue right there. Okay, so that's the start of this pocket. And it's a weaving type pocket. So what you do is you're going to, I don't know what I'm going to do, but so this one's going to go at a cattywampus this way. And so this is how wide the pocket is going to be. And then this one's going to go next, and it'll go, and I can glue it down just a little bit right there where it goes on top. And see, this is double-sided paper. And so this one's going to go down just like this. And it's going to go under and then over. So once you get it started, you just follow the pattern. And so this one's going to go back over again, and it's going to be over. It's going to be under this time. Over, under. It's going to be under. So it might be the same on both sides. We'll see. So, but every time I fold it over and back, I'm going to get a new picture. And so this one's going to go, see, this one's supposed to be under, over, under. But I don't know how to do that under. I don't know. Just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So this one's going to go under and over this one. That one's over and under, like that. So you see how the braid is? It kind of looks like a tie, doesn't it? It looks like a tie. So once you fiddle with your weaving, you'll get it. And then you're going to say, oh wow, I love this. But then when I get finished, wait till I get down here, and then we're going to fold it up to make the pocket part. So let's see. Let's fold this one. It's going to go beside that one. And it's going to go under. And then this one's going to go over the top one and under the second one. So you see how it's working out, and then it's coming out like a weave, and there's a pattern there, like a quilt, crazy quilt. Bye, Carol. Have a good dinner. Hi, Susan. So I'm going to go down one more time. And then this one's going to go this way. It's going to go under that one and over this one. Something like that. And this way. Okay. And then I can finish this off and just clip these off to make another point like that, and that can be the end of it. And then you've got all of these little individuals, but I'm going to tack this down a little bit with some glue. And then this is a pocket. I'm going to make a pocket out of it. So I'm just going to fold it up, and I'm just going to glue it on each side, and to make it a pocket. So that's how that works. So I'm going to glue it down on this side and this side. And I might turn my hot glue gun on for this one. So there you go. So this is going to be I was going to put this with my other. I have to make 2 pockets I'll have 2 partners for Cindy's trade, and I'm going to use the napkin one that we just did, and then I've got to make another pocket out of a piece of textbook paper. I was going to try to do this out of textbook paper, and I could do it. I could still do it, but I'm going to work on that next time. So we'll save the rest of that for Saturday. Okay? Because it's 7 o'clock and it's time to start painting. We got to paint. So I'm going to put these up. I'm going to lay these over here for Joseph. Those have to go to him. And Joe did buy me some new pencils yesterday. He went to Ollie's and he bought me these pencils. So we're going to have to try these pencils out tonight. And I don't know. They're just jumbo colored pencils. They look like they're dandies. And here's a piece of paper. Let's see how they write. They look like they're going to be just fine. They look like they're big. They're bigger. They're jumbo pencils, and they've got a big circle in them. So a lot of lead. So they're going to be just fine with my collection of pencils. So, okay. So let's get Bambi back out. And I'm going to, this is what we did the other night with Colleen. And I did put the rodeo on and 2 stars and these little rhinestones. is what I did today to finish her. So I just have to get one of my girl books out and see who we're going to paint tonight. And we'll paint her, the new girl here. So I'm just going to pick her because that's what we're going to do. So now I just have to figure out this background. This background. So let's look at my stencils and see if I have anything that looks like that. Because I might. This one kind of tore up. Oh, this was paper though. So that I got to use that. It was the negative to something, and it was out of paper. And I had used it for a stencil one time. There's some extra bubble wrap. This is a little set. We got some of those. I could just use all of that. That wouldn't be bad. And there's some more. Let's just go with that. How about that? Put one of those in there. Okay. It didn't take me long to figure out what I'm going to do. I haven't used these before, so we're going to use them tonight. And my idea is to use them the way they've got this abstract back here. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's do our background first. So I like this one. And I'm going to use my inks, and we're going to do several layers. If there's green, red, blue, yellow, or orange, so we can use several colors. We'll use these colors. What else have we got? And I've got this left out from the other day, and this is a antique linen, and it's not translucent. It goes on thick, so that might be a good one to put on top of it to push some of it back to the background. Yeah, I got a vision, guys. I got a vision. So we'll start off with the black. And I'm going to use our little brushes. Blue and brown. And black. And the red one. That one. Let's see how we go. So this is, I'm going to be using my imagination for this background. Using my imagination. It's all on this side. Ta-da! And then we're just going to keep going down. Making a background. I know it doesn't look like much now, but it will. You'll see. Okay, y'all going okay? I'm working hard. I'm working hard. So I'm going to use my pencil and 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 trace her a little bit because the stencil goes in behind her. So let's see how that'll work. And then her head is going to be like this. Something like this. And then her hair is going to go all around her and take away a lot of space. So her hair is going to be like this and like this and like this. I think that's a pretty good trace of her. So now I'm going to do some more of these in a different shade. Are you getting the feel of it now? Is it coming to you now? Good, good. That was sepia, which is a type of rusty brown. Oh, I did that one. Put some of these away. Okay. Alrighty. Mixed media, you guys. Pure mixed media. So, are you doing okay? Y'all still with me? Okay, let's go for something in the red tones. This is a vermilion rusty red. And then I want to use this other oxide on it. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Let me try this antique linen. It's opaque. So, doing fine. Thank you. Thank you, Belinda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love these little brushes. They've opened up a whole new doorway of arting for me. I'm going to stick with the same one. It's subtle. It's pushed it back a little bit. I know that you probably can't tell, but it does. It made it a little blurry in the background, and that's perfectly fine. So now I'm going to get, I think I'm going to use my Inktense pencils since they're brand new. And I was complaining, I didn't, I was saying that there wasn't any yellow, red, or oranges in this set. And uh, Janice was saying, I think there are. They're there. They'll just be, you won't be able to see them until they're activated. And I go, oh, so what I need to do is I bought this case for my new Inktense pencils. And what I'm going to do is put all the reds here, all the yellows, all the oranges. And then I wanted to do blue and green and, and the rest of the rainbow. So these and some of these will go to the front because I think they're the reds and the oranges, and that's what we want for her hair. Um, it's a red, like roses around her face, and then oranges and yellows. So I'm going to try to pick out some of these that I think would work. And I was watching Devin, Yolanda. She has a piece of paper right here, and all of her pencils are swatched on this piece of paper that she put here for each plate, so that you know what as a swatch. So I'm going to have to do that one day when I'm not so busy. So I'm looking for something of the red in the red department here. And this one says chili red, poppy red, Shazars something, and crimson. So those are all three or four reds. And then I want to get some oranges and yellows. So there's an orange and a yellows. And I have to figure out what's what. And so this one's a yellow. And I guess I'll try this one. This one says scarlet pink. I want orange. Paprika is an orange. So we'll start off with a couple of these pencils for her hair. Tangerine is orange. Okay, and that's all I need for her hair. So I'm going to just go with this. And then since these are Inktense, we can activate them with the wet brush after we're done. So I'm going to go with the red ones first. And I want to do her. She's got these um, like roses around her face. And I'll show it to you again. you can sort of see there's a rose. Roses are in these little circles, and I'm going to try to get those. And see, I'll use a dark one for that part, and then I'll do another color, a lighter red, uh, a different color, and I can even use a pink tone. So she's got these little rosies around her head, and I think that ought to be enough for the roses. So I'll put this pencil here, and then I'll get another shade. There was another one here that said it was a, and see the paprika, they're all going to go back here on the rest of her hair. And I can even put some yellow in there. And she's got scribbly hair. Her hair is scribbly. So we're going to scribble it too. Oh, broke a pencil. I broke a pencil. I could still use a little bit. I wasn't doing that very uh, hard, but that's okay. We've got a pencil sharpener. Here it goes. Okay. And then, let's see here. Chiraz, Shiraz. What's a Shiraz? I have no idea what a Shiraz is. So these are going to move, and I'm really thinking about a pink, getting a pink. We can use one of Joe's pencils for some of the roses. And I know this won't move, but uh, we're trying to get some of that background covered up. Just trying. Yeah. That's the way it is. Oh, she's going to be so pretty. You just wait and see. This is going to look great. It's going to look great. I promise. I'm sorry about the glitch. And then this one I think is tangerine. I think we got most of it. So let's get it wet. Bring on the brush. Bring on the water brush. And I'm going to do it slow so that I'm not going to do it real fast. I'm going to do it slow. We'll use a little brush. So, I'm going to go over the roses first because I want this to be cool looking. Oh, it smells like Joe's cologne in here. He put Old Spice in my water. He put a big pump. It's real strong. So that's working out perfect. So then this one, I'll do the back here. Can you tell? Can you tell? This is the magic. Hi, Nora. Come to say hi to me. Hi, Nora. Just might as well just take her hair to the rest of the page. She's got the big hair tonight. Her baby. Good girl. She's laying in here with Mom. Now, if it's not red enough, and I don't think it is, I'm going to put a second coat on those red roses. And I can switch over to my other pencils too. I don't have to use the watercolor pencils and just do something like this. I think it'll be fine. And then I'll get the other red one back. Wasn't that one? Was it scarlet? Nope, it wasn't scarlet. This one's got a pink tint to it. This one. Poppy. I don't remember if it was Poppy or Christmas. No, it wasn't this one either. I can tell. It's got to be one of these. Crimson. I was just trying to give out more. Oh, I broke the paper tore. Uh-oh. Sorry. This is not mixed media paper. It is a it's real soft paper. So I'm gonna quit. Okay. Now I need to get. I could still use that crimson for her lips. Crimson. Chili red. They're Durant. Durant. I'll show it to you here in a minute. Derwent ink tints. I've got a set of watercolors, and they're not as vibrant as the ink tints are. And I'm going to leave that alone because I like it. I don't want to mess it up. And she does have some blush. I'll wait and do that after I do her eyes. Her eyes uh, are done in black. So, and she's looking over here. Yeah, she's giving you, she's looking over to her left. And we'll try. I'm not an eye expert by any means, but I'll do her eyebrow. And this is a Stabilo pencil. It's a Stabilo black pencil. I'm not going to be able to do. I'm going to have. She's going to be looking forward. I'm not going to be able to do her. I'm already off. So I can't do it. But that's all right. She's just going to be looking forward. And I'm going to give her an eyelid. That's her eyelid. And then do her pupils. And then I'm going to give her some eyeshadow. And we're just going to be blue. And I'm going to use a neutral shade for her. I've been doing good on noses. I've been doing pretty good on the noses lately. So there's her nose. Not too bad. And then there's like you have that inner part of your eye here. Kind of like that. I don't know what it does. It makes you look, don't look so cross-eyed. And I can even put a little brown in her hair. The paper's wet. It's not taking that pencil. So add a little highlighting down here under her chin. And her neck is, she's got a long neck, guys. That's the way it is in the book. And I'm going to give her some, I can give her some melatonin. Give her some collar. This kind of looks like a dress. I like that. We'll put that on there again over here and make it look like she's wearing a dress. Not very good on her face tonight, but that's okay because she is who she is. This is who she is. We like who she is. So I'm gonna give her this. Makes it look like her top of her shirt. Because in the book she doesn't look like she has anything on. She's got a tube top on somewhere. But this sort of gives her a little bit of a dress or something. Can you all see? No, sorry. So I'm working on her little dress off the shoulders. All right. Now let's go with her face. And I'm going to go with some of these. These are skin tone. This is just a regular pencil. It is not the ink tint. The hair is the ink tints. And they're Derwent. 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 Made in England. Ink tints. Derwent. 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 And I'm going to give her some eyelashes here and some eyeliner. And if you want to make her eyes a little smaller, then you go on the inside of that curve, not on the outside, to make it smaller. It makes it smaller, and it really makes a good difference if you think your eyes are too big. So I like doing that. And I'm just using a dark brown for her eyeliner. and it looks good. It looks like she's got eyeliner. We give her some eyelashes too. And I put a little bit of brown in her eyebrows. So I used to wear, my hair was brown, so I always wore brown, black eyelash mascara when I was in school back in the day. So that's good. So what color of eyes should I give her? What pretty eyes does she want to have? Green with her red hair? Okay, and I just need to do the rest of her her neck with that brown. And I've got another shade. This is a Fabric Castell earth tone or skin tone pencils, and they come in shades of browns. There's like 8 different shades, and uh, they're pretty cool. I like them, and then I mix them. And this is one of the lighter shades of tan, and I'm putting it over top of the darker shade to blend her skin. And I like the results. It's coming along fine. I got carried away with that first stencil, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. I've never done it like this before. No, I haven't. But would you like to do one tonight? I'll let you pick a number. Which one would you like for me to do? Pick me out a number, Lynn. Yes. Yes, these are the skin tones, and they're Fabric Castels. They're skin tone pencils. Yes. And I really, really like them. And they're in a black wood. They're in black wood. So I can really find them with my other pencils. I love that. Yeah. And then the Derwent was the red and orange. And then I did ink rubs on for the background, and I'm just using browns ink, skin tones for her skin. And then I'm going to use that pink pencil here for her cheeks. And then I got to do her eyelashes in a black ink. So I'm using all kinds of pencils and pens, and you can too. You can use markers. You can use your alcohol markers or your uh, watercolor markers, your Crayola markers, or Sharpie markers uh, as well. And there's so many different types of products out there, and And when you find something like at a secondhand store, you just use what you got. 60 or 59. Okay. I'm almost done with Lucy. I'm going to put some more of this on top of her skin. She's got a little bit of melatonin in her skin. I told you I was going to do more uh, darker skins because I'm always doing. Usually, everybody does, Caucasian, and it won't be long, and we'll all be brown. We'll be tanned. We'll all be tanned. Won't be long. A couple more decades, and we'll all be the same color. So that really finishes up her skin. I don't know if you can tell the difference between her forehead, her nose, and then the rest of her face and her neck. You can really tell there's a difference in the me putting this one beige off color skin tone on top of the brown, and it gives her a nice shade. I can really tell a difference. And I just love blending and blending and blending. Okay, Lynn, you might have to watch it on the replay. Okay, I think I'm done with that. And we'll go ahead and do her forehead. And her nose, I've can't see her markings, so I will definitely go back over that with a pen or something. Let's see if I can do it with a pen. Something like that for her nose. And then her eyelashes. Oh, goodness gracious, she's just so pretty. She's a pretty little girl. Put a few down here. And her blush. Give her some blush for her cheeks. Oh, we're doing good on time. Okay. What do you think? There she is. Thank you, Zippity. I still feel like she needs some more curls in her hair where I've watered it out with the watercolor. I need a darker red to give her some curls. This is a Posca pencil, and I like them. They're vibrant. Give her some curls. Okay, that's it. And I was going to take one. I don't know what I did with my panda fly pen. See if I can't find her. She's my favorite white pen. But I was going to take the white and just do a little white in her eye. And I'm going to have to find the panda pen, because that's not going to work. This is a jelly roll, and I don't want the. Yeah, this is it. Here it is. Found it. So this is a white pen, and I'm just going to put a little white in her eyes. And this thing works every time. Every single time. Getting fancy. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Now, what did I do with all that paper we had the other day? That I did the coffee dyed coffee dyed paper. So what kind of word do we want to put on her? We've got acceptance. Is she an exceptional girl? I think she is. That's what I'm picking. Joe never did come back in here. He's slacking up. He's slacking. So anyway, I printed these out on my computer, and I did some coffee dye staining and splattering on these. So all I have to do is ink it a little bit, and it'll be ready to go on the page. And we're going to have her acceptance. So let me glue this down. I gotta go find my lid. I dropped it on the floor. And I'm just going to put it right up here. Hello, Shar. Welcome, Shar. Hiya. How you doing? So this is the girl, the original girl that we did. This was our inspiration. And she came out of the Fabulous Figures book of Jane Davenport. I love drawing. Fabulous Figures. And she would be fun to make too. I think we should do her next time. uh, uh, next week, or maybe Saturday night, I'll do her. This is Thursday. And this was my inspiration for today. And I do like to put the date in the book when I do them. So this is the 30th. Heavens to Betsy, halfway over. Can't believe it. So I marked it, I dated in the book and on my page. So I know that I've done it. I done did it. And then I will date the page, my page, and that way it's like it's cross reference. It's a cross reference, and I've got a handmade stamp with my name. I do lots of mixed media. We did napkin stuff earlier tonight. Janice, hi Janice. So yeah, so there's that, and I, it's dry, but I'm going to leave it open for a little bit. But I'll go ahead and do a flip through, backwards flip through of what we've already done in this book. I love it because this book is filling up so fast. I love it. Of course, I'm doing three a week. So we did this Tuesday. Can you see good? And this is the little book. Wait till I get the big book out. And we've been doing girls this all summer long. We've been doing girls. I bought me some new books, and I've just gone nuts with them. And they're all just so different. This was a beachy one. We like to do beachy stuff. I live in Florida, so we did a lighthouse. And this is done with magazine pages and clip art and a coloring page. This is also done with the magazine in the background to do the colors in the background. And this here, this rainbow, is a piece of jewelry. It's a necklace. See what you can do with your magazines? Never a dull moment. So this is the Bambi book. There's Bambi. It was gifted to me, so I'm using it. And I'm going to leave her open just to make sure she doesn't stick to the other page. Um, I'm going to get the 365 book out. And if Lynn comes back, she might be listening. Oh yeah, we do a lot of ocean palm tree. I love to do palm trees. She said 60 or 59 or 60. Is that what she said? I've probably already done it. Oh, yes, I've already done it. But I want to show it to her so she can see what I've done. This is it's 365 days of creativity. There are a bunch of these books. I've lost count, 5 or 6 of them. There's a bunch of these books, and they're all different, but similar. And there's 365 days of creativity, 300 days of art, 300 days of drawing, 300 days of what nature. There's a whole bunch of these books, and I started this like several years ago. This one I did this in 22 and 23. So we flip through back and forth and do a lot of these. And I've got more books that we haven't done yet. This one is probably three quarters of the way done. I probably have I probably have 50 more pages to do. But anyway, on this page, it said, visit somewhere where there are people being active, such as a park, a beach, a town. Draw the people you see moving around. Are they interacting with each other? Keep your lines fast and energetic to help communicate the sense of movement. So it's real sketchy. So I made this up and I made up the park, and there's a bench, there's some cobblestones, there's a sidewalk with somebody skateboarder, someone moving down the skateboard. We've got a water fountain going on over here with the kids playing in the water, and they're sketchy. And it just takes a little bit of practice to do some sketchy. It's fun to do, and once you get started, you'll get the knack of it, and every time you do it, you'll get a little bit better. Now on this page, there are 3 leaves, and in the book, half of the leaf was already colored, and then I colored the other half to match. And I loved doing this because it required me to blend, and blending is one of my favorite things to do. So as you can see, I tried to blend the colors to match each other on the on the on the page. And then I went ahead and did some more markings on the original to match it with mine. I blended them both. So that's how I did those leaves, and that's what that is all about. Complete the other half of the leaves, and that was a good exercise. So that's what that is all about. Yeah. So I hope Lynn got to see that, and and again, this book is by Lenora Scobie is her name. Lenora Scobie, and you can buy these on Amazon. And I got me some of these at a used bookstore because I took a chance, because they have different grades on how much they've got new, like brand new, and this one and the ones I bought were new, like, and there was only like 10 pages that were done in the 365, and I got the book at half price, and it was worth it for me. But I'll thumb through some of these, and here it says draw your hand. Obviously I wore red nail polish that day. Design some plates. uh, so I designed some plates. And they all have a collar wheel in the front of them. If you ever need to look at a collar wheel, uh, or a review in collar wheels, they're always in the front of the book. But there's so many in here that are just fun to do. There's a page of swatches. I've already done passed it up. This is a page of fabric swatches, and I just went to my fabrics and took a corner of each one of these. This one here is vintage. It is Swiss dot, and it's velvet dots on fabric, and it's as old as I am. It came out of somebody's attic. So then we had to design a wall. So I put the wallpaper down, and then I framed some animals to hang on my wall. So there's a napkin in here. Window makes Windows make a great natural frame. Draw what you might see through a train window. And I picked the train and driving by the France, Paris. So, but it's just a little bit of imagination and a little bit of all of your tools and your products. And this one is explore with different materials. Let your mind switch off as you enjoy the process of selecting colors. And I used all kinds of pencils and pens and markers to make all of those swatches in my room, and I got them off my desk. Here's another collage page. It says explore using cutout paper shapes in a collage rather than discarding the papers that you've already cut. The negatives, these are all the negatives of punches that I have. Here it says draw and design some socks. So I drew some socks, and that particular day I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it, and I moved on, had other things to do. So I just drew them and didn't color them in. But you can spend as much time as you want on each one of these. If you've got more time, then you would take your time and do more. And see, I made this. These were candy jars. I drew 4 jars. And what would you put in your jars? And I've got candy, spools of thread, buttons, and sand. I'm not sure what that is. Sand, I guess. This one's got a mouse in the bottom. Hi, Laura. There's my jars. Look, that one's got a little mouse in the bottom of it. He's in the bottom of the button jar. We're just doing a little flip through. I'm getting ready to get off. I've been on since 6. So, but these books are a lot of fun, and there is still a lot of pages in here that I haven't got to do yet. So I need to start doing one. Here's 2 that have not been done. These 2 have not been done. So that's 4. And see, there are 2 on a page. So we can catch up and finish some of these. Maybe next Saturday night I'll do this first. So let me get out our girls that we did. We did her tonight. We had a lot of fun with her. And here's the original. And I did it out of the Fabulous Figures book. I'll put this in my Facebook group so that you all can see it. And we're going to do her Saturday. We're going to do her Saturday. And I'll do her in the big book so I can get some hair action going on there. So there's that. And I'll take a picture of this for Lynn, and I'll send it to her. To encourage her. So, okay. So guys, I'm going to hang it up for the night. We did some pockets at the beginning of the show. If you want to go back and watch the rewind, I did a new pocket, and a couple different pockets to show you. And I got to get on the floor here and find my glue lid before I leave. Pretty sure I dropped it this time. Of course, I don't see it. Of course. Found it. It's over here. There she is. All right, guys. You take care. Thanks for coming out. And I'll see you Saturday night in the chat. And I'll see you out in the chat room somewhere. Somebody's chat room. So, good night, everybody. Good night. I hear you.